It was a daylight murder that rocked the East Side Promise Zone. And now, almost 2 years later, we're learning the consequences of that attack. 19-year-old Avante Boyce was shot to death as police say he tried to run from a conflict. Vernon Dixon was found guilty of that murder yesterday. And today, a jury is deciding his fate. KENS 5 reporter Sue Kalberg has been in court for some emotional testimony.
Life in prison plus 2 60-year sentences. That was the punishment handed down by a jury here in the 187th this afternoon. The victim, Avante Boyce, had young children. The family members who were here today said his loss has been really hard on the entire extended family.
Because of your cowardly act, you've torn down my family. You've caused a divide with lifelong relationships. But most of all, you left my 3 grandchildren without their father.
Block that area off in the back by the parking lot by the barbecue pit.
It was a gathering of friends on a mild March afternoon in an area that's supposed to be safe. Millions of public dollars were invested to fight violent crime in the Old Wheatley courts, transforming it as part of the Promise Zone initiative. But on this day, it made no difference for Avante Boyce. Police said a conflict at a barbecue started with women, but the argument ended when Vernon Dixon, a documented gang member with more than a dozen previous arrests, pulled a gun and started shooting. They say the 19-year-old victim tried to run, but he collapsed just a few yards from where he was shot. Today, finally, his family had a chance to express their outrage and grief.
Vernon Dixon, if by chance I don't make it to heaven, I want to meet you in hell and beat and inflict 1,000 times the pain my son felt on that day.
Dixon is 57 years old. He would have to serve at least half of his sentence to be eligible for parole. That would be 30 years. So if he were to be paroled, he would be 87 at that time. The victim's dad, Daryl Boyce, said if he's ever up for parole, he'll be there to fight it. At the Justice Center downtown, Sue Kalberg, KENS 5.